Welcome back, everyone. Today we got a mock draft for you, first of the season. Let's get into it. At number 10, we're going to pick James Pierce Jr. Will Campbell was off the board, went with the edge. He has had two really great years of production 13-8 sacks, 50 plus pressures. He's an amazing athlete, explosive rusher, and he does have speed and power. And he's great against the run and pass rushing. Though he does need to bulk up a little bit to translate to the next level. He's kind of thin. I think he's 247, 245 ish pounds. But I think he could be an amazing rusher opposite Sweat. In the second round, I picked Gray Zabel. Now, he is out of North Dakota State. He's very mobile, only allowed one sack last year. He has played every single position. He didn't play much center or right guard. For the 2022 and 2023, he was a right tackle, left guard, and he was a full time left tackle this year. He has undersized arms, but he is tall and lanky. So, like, maybe he's a guard. I think he's a left tackle. He has tons of versatility, and that's something our line needs with how bad the injuries are. And it means he can fit anywhere we need him to. I think this would be a great pick. I think Will Campbell is the ideal, but couldn't get him in this draft. So, second round, number 41, second round pick. I'm taking Xavier Watts. He was amazing last year, or I guess this year technically too, because he was in the national championship. 6 interceptions, 5 pass breakups. If you threw the ball into the dirt, you would have a better passing rating than if you targeted Xavier Watts. He has great coverage. He does get a little lost in the zone sometimes, but I think in general his coverage is still good. He's great against the run. He plays with intensity, and people are kind of overlooking of how much of a need safety is. Byard is good, but he's old and on the last year of his contract. And then Jaquan Brisker's injury is worrying. I think Xavier Watts could either be a great replacement for Brisker or Kevin Byard, because I definitely don't think both of them are being back in 2 years. We'll see how Brisker fares next year. And then in the third round, I have Dion Walker. He has amazing size, and he still is mobile. He's dominant against the run. And really the only downside is he's seen as kind of lazy. He has poor conditioning, doesn't have a lot of stamina. But if you get someone like, I don't know, Dennis Allen, who can really dig into him and make him great, I think he could be an amazing player if he gets his conditioning up. I think this could be considered one of the steals of the draft. And day 3, I won't get into them too much, but we have Jared Wilson, who could be a developmental center. Because I think we will sign a center, but maybe it's a patchwork center. You're trying to develop one. 6th round, I got Elijah Ario out of Miami, Florida. We don't have a backup tight end. Gerald Everett and Mercedes Lewis are not good. They combined for negative net yardage if you include penalties. And then I got David Walker. David Walker, if you look at his stats, it's ridiculous. He gets like 10 plus sacks each year for the last 3 years. I mean, he has tons of pressure. He wins pass rush rate 20% of the time. He is insane. The problem is he's doing it at Central Arkansas, not a very high-level college. So that's the risk. If he can have just half of his production in the NFL, which I know is a lot, but I think he has great talent. He could be another special edge rusher, if not even just as a third-round edge rusher. Third edge rusher behind Sweat and behind Pierce. That would be great. So I think I would be happy with this as a mock draft. I still really like Will Campbell, but we'll see. I'll have more of these coming out soon. Like and subscribe if you like the video.